My name's Greg. This is my daughter Rebecca. We're going to be making some paper airplanes today. This is the first video we're doing, so this is just sort of a trial run. I'm going to make my favorite paper airplane. I've been making this one for years. I learned about it first in a book called Wings and Things. I'll try to provide a link in the description. I like it because it's pretty simple to fold up. It doesn't require any really fancy folds. Also, it flies a little bit more on the wing than a regular old dart that most people make, which is more sort of ballistic. You throw it and it sort of falls. Whereas this one, you throw it and it'll fly and glide quite nicely. You don't have to be too accurate when making it. Obviously, the better you are at folding it neatly, the better it'll fly. But it does fly quite nicely. So, Rebecca, you're looking forward to doing this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so first step, take your piece of paper and carefully fold it in half down the middle. So just accurately line up the corners, Rebecca.
Okay.
And then do one end. And then if you do the other end, it should line up nicely. When you fold it down the middle. That's good. Nice straight fold all the way along. Now, it's going to look like a lot of paper airplanes. You're going to take the two corners and fold them down 90 degrees. It's just so that they meet at the middle, so it's a nice sharp point at the end. So meet it, very good. That's right. So one and two. And if you've done a good job folding your paper in the middle, should make a nice straight line across the bottom. Now what you do is you take the paper and you fold it down across this line. So you fold it down, putting the pointy edge of the nose right on the center line. So this line comes straight down the middle, like that. No, other way around, Rebecca. Yeah, fold it down onto it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just, yeah, there you go. That's good. Now, we're going to do, it's going to look similar to the other one. We're going to fold down to the corners, but we're not going to fold down right into the middle. We're going to leave a little bit of space on the nose, because there's a bit of space here, like that. So, fold it down, and when you fold it down, this corner doesn't quite come down to here. Fold it down to a point a couple centimeters up on the center line.
Like this?
So to look, let me see. Yeah, back just a little bit and maybe just a little further up there. So like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Now fold it down. So it's going to look something like that. So it's not quite all the way down, but it does meet the center line. Now I fold the other side down to that point on the center line. Yeah. Now sometimes it gets bunched up on the inside here, so just curl it a little bit and it'll come down nicely. Now what you should have, should look something like that, where they come down to the same point. Yeah, that's quite good. Show them yours here. Like that. So now what we do is this little tab, the nose, the pointy part, you fold it back and up, and it makes a little pocket that
Like
holds
this?
holds them in. Yeah, like that. Exactly. And now when we fold the airplane backwards, so this is on the outside, on the center line that we folded, but we're reversing the fold, so you have to reverse that fold. Comes up and you now have two sides like that. Very good. Now we're going to fold the wings down. So you fold it from the corner on the nose here, but not straight down. You fold it down at an angle. So this part is higher, about 5 centimeters. So, no, 2 inches for imperial users. So it'll look something like that. This isn't super critical, but it'll fly differently. You can experiment with making it taller or shorter, but I like having a little bit more wing. So it's higher here than at the nose. Fold down one, and then the other one, I fold it down to match. Okay, let's see how you did. Okay, you folded down a little too far here. See, she didn't quite go to the nose. So let's try that again. So fold it flat. Now try it again. Fold it from here out to there. Here, no, like that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And now flip it over and do the same fold on the other side. So put it down.
Okay.
And fold the other wing down to match it.
That.
There you go. Now, if you've done a really, really good job and everything matches up, when you have these wings together, this length will be the same, this length will be the same. Now mine's not quite perfect, but it's still going to fly just fine. Rebecca's is also not quite perfect. It doesn't quite line up, but I bet it's going to fly good. So that doesn't quite look right. What you do is you now open it out a little bit so that the wings point upwards. That's what gives it some stability. It's also going to tend to open up a bit, and that's fine. So they'll be almost flat across. One thing I really like to do, which seems to make it fly better, is if you look on the inside of the wing here, you can make sort of a bit of a pocket. Stick your finger in just a little bit, puff it out a little bit, and that tends to give the wing a little bit of curvature. Now, it might be my imagination, but I tend to think the airplane flies a little bit better with a curvature on the wing like a real airplane, which, obviously this isn't a real shape the same as a full-size airplane wing, but so you can see there's a little bit of a pocket in there. Now this, once I get the wings lined up, I know it's going to fly quite well. Oh,
And
hit
it's the camera.
Here's the first one I made earlier today, and it also flies quite well. So they fly slower than a dart, but they do glide quite nicely and glide quite far. So that's the paper airplane I make the most often. I think it was called the the Blackboard Bomber, Blackboard Bomber from Wings and Things. I'm gonna look it up and I'll provide the link on Amazon. And unfortunately, it's cold outside, so I can't show you them flying outside. But I might do another video with us flying airplanes like this. We might make a couple different paper airplanes and then compare how they fly. What do you think?
Should we decorate them?
Do you want to decorate them?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're gonna decorate them, and we'll do some coloring, and then we'll show the final ones and more.